And hello everyone.
Hello.
This is the I'm testing out Lego Dimensions to see if it could both capture and I'll be able to use my Lego Dimensions pad to use some of these characters that I have.
Nice, a test.
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
It's good to set up a test before doing the main thing.
I remember you talking about this. So right now you're playing as Sonic.
Yep. Make sure everything's working correctly.
Sonic's on the run. Sonic's #1. Sonic
The
coming
Sonic X
at
for
you.
kids.
Watch out for Sonic X. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, go faster. Go, 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 go. Sonic X. Gotta go faster. Gotta go fast.
And before y'all ask in the comments, I can't start a new game because half of my figs are not working.
Okay, you can at least wait until I finish my singing, and then you talk.
Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, you already did it.
Sorry.
Have you seen Sonic Prime?
Clips of it.
I got to watch it. You know the reason why I saw Sonic Prime was because I saw that Knuckles was a pirate. Yeah, that's the reason why I saw Sonic Prime. Because Knuckles was a pirate, and people were surprised that Rouge, made an appearance in the series. But,
Which is rare though.
I know, because the only animated series we've seen Rouge was, of course, Sonic X.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is that, there's this guy I talked to. I nicknamed him Knuckles. I'm the only person I can call him Knuckles. Because, Knuckles is hard-headed and such. And he didn't mind it.
Yeah.
Because it turns out he does like Rouge. He goes, well, that's fine. Only you could call me Knuckles. Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, in that case, he's Knuckles. As funny as it is, I used to remember I had a hermit crab named Knuckles.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was a kid, I didn't know better. I wasn't like in elementary school. I originally wanted to name him Inuyasha, but our sister was like, you can't name him Inuyasha, because Inuyasha means dog demon. I go, oh, in that case, I'll name him Knuckles. I don't know why I named him Knuckles.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Gotta go.
We're moving one character out, bringing in another one.
Let me bring it in. Gooby? No. It's Goobert Doo?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Wait, so Shaggy's last name is Doo, right? Shaggy Doo?
Rogers. Shaggy Rogers.
Why is Scooby's last name Doo though, Scooby-Doo?
I don't know.
Did you get to see the Scooby-Doo movie?
Which one?
The CGI one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it?
It's alright. It's a new direction. Trying to set up the entire Hanna-Barbera
universe.
Yeah.
I just like how they added, what was the name of the superhero? The Blue Falcon?
Yeah.
And what was the name of the sidekick?
Dynamite.
Yeah. I remember seeing Dynamite in the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah.
Because I know Hanna-Barbera did a bunch of cartoons, but apparently, I didn't know about this until I was listening to the
Podcast.
the podcast with Ashley Nichols, Michael Kovac, and Dave Castaville. I didn't know this because I didn't realize this until they pointed out. But apparently, Scooby-Doo became so popular that they tried copying it lots of times. Yeah.
Okay, now it's coming to me. I remember that Hanna-Barbera kept on doing copies of a copy of their original.
Yeah, exactly. Because do you remember Josie and the Pussycats?
I always thought they were just some sort of band. That's what keeps on throwing me off.
Okay, so Josie and the Pussycat is a band.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, they also travel in a van.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, Josie's just a ripoff of Scooby-Doo. But I guess because we didn't catch that because we weren't kids.
Yeah.
We didn't catch that because I remember one time. I don't remember what the heck I was doing. I remember I was at our parents' house and our older sister was like, "Hey, do you want to watch a movie with me?" I go, "Sure. What movie do you want to see?" Because once it goes to me in movies, I am not picky unless mom puts the movie. Anyways, she wanted to see Josie and the Pussycats, and I'm like, I haven't seen this movie for years, and this happened about 3 years ago, right? I said I haven't seen that movie in years. I watched it, and It didn't make sense.
It didn't?
I mean, okay, because in Josie and the Pussycats, because you know how there's Josie and the two girls? Well, in
Yeah.
the movie, apparently she has a crush on this guy that's a guitarist. But the thing is that this guy doesn't appear in the cartoons, though.
Oh, it's probably
You know? And the one thing that one of the characters said did kind of throw me off, but then again, it was kind of funny, was, you know, the girl with, like, the black hair and the white stripe, she had a cat
yeah.
that laughed like a dog, that like, you know?
Yeah, I remember.
So, the funny thing about it is that, okay, in the movie, that their bands, you know, have a contract and such, right?
Yeah.
And I think the manager asked her, "Who are you?" And she says, and I quote, "Well, I'm only here is because I make an appearance in the show. You know, I'm only here just to make an appearance, like, you know, in the movie because I get the show." I was like, what the heck?
When was this?
Yeah! I mean, I haven't seen this movie in 3 years, but yeah, I was watching it. That apparently, from my understanding, so the plot of the Josie and the Pussycats movie is that it starts off with this boy band being popular and such. So this company, they, like, you know, invest into this boy band, but what really they were doing is they were using the song to, like, brainwash people. They're brainwashing people through music. They're using, like, a frequency, and there's a study that shows that some countries tried doing this. I'm not gonna say who because I don't know the full details.
Yeah.
But in the movie, they're using the music to hypnotize people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the boy band found out, and the guy crashes the airplane, and then they're trying to find another band that they could use him for. So they get Josie and the Pussycats. You know? So when you hear their song, it starts influencing people and they don't even know it. Like in the movie, there's these group of girls that hated them. And such, and then all of a sudden they like them very much. Yeah, that was the gist of the movie. You know, I'm not gonna spoil it. Yeah, but that's what it is. But the one thing that made me laugh so hard was that the guys that crashed and beat in the movie, they showed up because apparently the company was like, oh yeah, they died, but they were alive. And you want to know what one of the band members said?
What?
They said, "We crashed into a Metallica concert, and I know every single word of Enter Sandman."
Really?
I know! I wasn't expecting that. I crashed into a Metallica.
Alright, what did Frank break this
Oh,
time?
well, yeah, that was the juicy Pussycat.
Okay.
But yeah, but apparently they made, I don't think I can't really say it, but apparently Hanna-Barbera made like another version of Scooby-Doo that we can't even talk about.
Is it the one with...
Huh? No, not that. I remember that one. But no, it wasn't that one. I mean, I remember our older sister like Secret Squirrel.
I keep on forgetting that he's around.
Yeah, Secret Squirrel. Obviously, Yogi Bear. There's a lot of Hanna-Barbera cartoons I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a special.
Was Space Ghost Coast to Coast Hanna-Barbera, or was that just Cartoon Network?
Okay, that one's a hard one because we thought it was both, that they're in a collab. That's what I thought in the time.
But didn't like Fred Flintstone show up in Space Ghost Coast to Coast? I mean, I remember seeing a glimpse of it as a kid. You would turn on the TV and that's what it was playing.
I guess.
And I remember one of them became a meme where they're asking like that alien guy, hey, why don't you do like, you know, I forgot what they asked him. They asked him, why don't you do something? And he said, I don't know, I'm just here. Every time I move my arm, it costs this Cartoon Network $42.
Oh, okay, now I remember what
You know what I'm talking about, right? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember Space Ghost. Wait, was Dexter Hanna-Barbera or was it just Cartoon Network?
I think the first set was Hanna-Barbera, and then when it came to season 2, which we're not gonna get into, was Cartoon Network.
Well, because I remember they changed their art, which kind of confused me, because I did like the original Dexter.
And of course the pop-up stores, which we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that either, but yeah. So, Powerpuff Girls have you know what? I'm gonna ask. Let's see here. I'm gonna ask
I get to go on another superhero
Google,
mission?
can you give me the list of all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons?
Hey, look, I brought in your favorite rapper.
That is my favorite Robin. Okay, so let's see here. You want me to read the list?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that is my favorite Robin.
And
His little Nightwing costume. I'm gonna be distracted by the Robin. Anyways, so the list: the Flintstones, just the Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Yogi Bear. I forgot about Top Cat.
yeah.
Hong Kong Phooey, the Huckleberry Hound Show, Wacky Races, Quick Draw McGraw, the Magala Gorilla Show, Speedy Buggy, the Ref and Ready Show?
I guess.
I'm trying to read it. Secret Squirrel, Shazana, Goober and the Ghost Chasers, yeah. The Powerpuff Girls, okay. Wally Gator, Adam Ant, Casper and the Angels. I don't remember Casper and the Angels. I remember the Casper cartoon.
Yeah.
The Valley of Dinosaur. Hunky Wolf just looks like Yogi Bear. Wheelie and the Chomper Bunch. Douche, Turtle, and Dum Dum. I am Weasel.
Alright. Oh, it's everybody's hated Robin.
Which one?
The Go. Everybody on this planet hates you.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised he's on the Banana Splits and what else?
Oh, I forgot about the Banana Splits. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of that Robin. It's because I remember when I heard that Teen Titans was coming back, I was actually super happy, but I got upset because I remember looking at a video interview when they chose the directors of the show, and their freaking first thing is, oh, we never seen the original Teen Titans. We don't know what Teen Titans is.
Yeah.
They just made it their own. I freaking hate that. You know, because the original, like, you know, the reason why the original Titans, the original Teen Titans, was so freaking good is because they were made by people that were fans of the show.
Yep.
Well, they weren't fans of the show. They were fans of the comics. You know, they were fans of the comics, and because they were fans of the comic, that's why the show came out really good. You know, they got their favorite characters, and believe it or not, it's the third generation of Titans. Because there's so many. Yeah, it's the third generation of Titans, and that's what they did. You know. But I find it interesting how some of the characters that appear are characters that they remade or they made up.
Yeah.
Like in the comics, because I have read the 1980s comics of Teen Titans. That do you remember Jericho?
Jericho.
Okay, in the original Teen Titans, he was the one that could possess bodies.
Oh.
Yeah, him. He didn't show up until like season 5 of Teen Titans, the last season,
Man, that's
when they were trying to recruit.
yeah.
So in the comic books, apparently Jericho dated Raven. It was Jericho. It was Jericho, and I think one of the Kid Flashes dated Raven too. One of them, I don't remember which one. Because in the comic that Slade, because in the original it shows that Slade really hated the Titans, and he also dated Robin. From what I remember, 'cause it's been a long time since I read the comics. For what I remember, the reason why he hated Robin is because in the original comics, he blames Robin for Jericho's death. Now, Jericho and Rose are his kids, right? I don't know if you've seen Rose. I know she doesn't appear in the show, but she did appear for a little bit in Teen Titans Go. She is basically Slade's daughter. You know, she has long white hair. She has an eye patch.
Okay, I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah. That's Rose. But thing is, in the comic that Slade was so sad that he lost his son that everything was about his son. You know, he wanted to avenge his son so much, which is why in the show he tried so hard to get Robin. You know, because he blames Robin for killing his son, but really, I don't remember how his son died, but he blamed Robin for it. You know, and that Rose was basically trying so hard to win her dad's approval, you know?
Yeah.
She tried so hard, because she wanted to be just
wasn't
like him.
mentioned.
So, just to show dedication, they actually showed this in the comic. To show dedication, because Lady got mad at her, saying, "Rose, you're not like me." And she goes, "Well, Dad, I am like you. I want to be like you." But Slade just told her no, and he was gonna send her back to her mom. Well, what got him to change her mind was that she was so dedicated, she stabbed her own eye. Yeah, the same spot as her dad. And she goes, "You see, Dad, now I'm just like you now." So she showed the dedication, on how much she wanted to be just like her dad.
Yeah.
But during the comics, this was modern, I believe, because you know how there's different universes, right?
Universes,
Yeah.
timelines.
Yeah, that apparently what ended up happening is like apparently now this happened in like the 2000 in the comic series, that Jericho basically became like a ghost because remember when I told you that he would possess people's bodies?
Yeah.
What happened since his body was gone, he still had his soul. So he would use his soul to possess the other Titan members. It wasn't until he possessed Cyborg and Cyborg trapped him in a floppy disk. Yeah. But later on in the comic, they do bring back Jericho. Raven brings it back. Brings back his body and such.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the DC comics because I used to read it. I used to go to the library and I would read up all the volumes. But yeah. And then there was the whole question about the Joker's daughter.
Oh, that.
Yeah, apparently when the Joker died, Harley Quinn has two girls. One was from the Joker and one was from the Riddler, known as the Riddler's daughter. Right? But I don't remember the full story of the Joker's daughter. I don't remember if that's really his daughter or that's just somebody that's just trying to use his name. I don't remember. But apparently, a lot of the teenage villains got upset because they wanted to join. I think it was the Anti-Justice League.
I guess.
I forgot what was the name of the group, the one where all the villains are.
Legion of Doom.
I think it was Legion of Doom, yeah. That they're trying to get to the Legion of Doom, but nobody else wasn't accepted. Except for the Joker's daughter. They got mad that they accepted her right away, but they didn't accept them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the comic, there's always, a group of, the group of the main bad guys. Even in the original Teen Titans, when Jinx wanted to join them, because it's like, hey man, if we join them, it's like a big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like their version of the Justice League. But yeah, like I know there's an alternate timeline where Nightwing and Starfire have a kid. Yeah, but this was like an alternate timeline, and it was like, oh gosh, I wish it was real. Yeah, where they actually had a kid, and I don't remember if they're no longer around, but apparently she was basically raised by Alfred and Bruce. She was half human, half alien.
Dang.
And since, I believe in this universe, they did become a part of the Justice League, so they were always, out killing bad guys and such, so Alfred and Bruce raised her. Yeah, she has skin like Starfire, but it's like a little bit more human tone. But then she has like the green eyes and long black hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I bet you didn't know this, but did you know that Starfire actually has a brother?
I've seen the comic clips of it and never read the full comic.
Yeah, not a lot of people read the comics, but yeah, Starfire has a little brother. Because you have Blackfire, Starfire, and I forgot what was the name of the little brother. Yeah, but he looks just like Starfire, but as a, but as a guy. Apparently, yeah.
Like, yeah. They gotta start inviting more characters that may not be in the main story, but they want to at least have some. But you know what I mean? At least invite the character once in a while.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Powerpuff Girls. I think of the Powerpuff Girls League.
Oh yeah. But
yeah, Saber Sparks did a video about that. How the influence of the Powerpuff Girls, believe it or not, the action scene was inspired by anime.
Yep.
which I didn't even pick up on because I saw the Powerpuff Girls, you know, when we were kids. But when I was in middle school is when I saw Powerpuff Girls Z, and being in middle school, I did like the show. I like it better in Japanese because in English they change a lot of stuff around. And
I know, it's
didn't
always
understand
a
why.
script that always gets butchered.
Yeah, I know, and like in English they ruined the story, but I prefer it in Japanese, you know? I like their Japanese name, Kaoru, Momoki, and you know what I mean? I saw nothing wrong with it. It wasn't until they put it in English they changed everything. But here's the thing though, when Saber Spark did a video of it, okay, so the creator of the Powerpuff Girls, when Japan wanted to do an anime, an anime version of the Powerpuff Girls, he actually gave them the okay freedom to do whatever. You know, because when it goes to certain projects, you know how the creator always micromanages, you know?
Yeah.
But he didn't do that. He gave them total creative freedom, and that apparently the fighting sequence animation was terrible, and that nobody liked it. I was like, what do you mean nobody liked it? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, basically people were saying that it was a disappointment because, you know, the inspiration was Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon was big inspiration, and then they animated it and take a look how it came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say all the details, but that's how Saber Spark, you know, described it. But I didn't see anything wrong with it.
But you guys gotta remember that they were doing that and, of course, Transformers animated at the same time.
Huh. Oh yeah, I remember Transformers animated.
Yeah, it's done by the same group of people.
Oh, did you? Well, you probably remember this. You remember the episode of Lucky Star when they went to Comic Kit?
Yeah.
You know Comic Kit's a real thing.
I thought it was just a made-up thing.
No, it's not. Comic Kit is an event where manga artists sell their books, but let's just say most of those books are quote-unquote super spicy.
Too 18-ish.
Why do you think? What was the name of Konata's friend? You know, the twins, the one with the pigtails that she likes messing with?
I forgot their names. Like, it's been a while.
But you know who I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about, but...
Yeah. What do you think? Why? When she was at the convention, she picked up a manga, she read it, and she started blushing, and the vendor said, "You like it? You get to take home for this much." Do you not remember that scene?
Dang. Like I said, it's been so long.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna see if I can freaking find that clip so I can show you. Hold on.
Let's see here.
But don't you have the DVDs of Lucky Star, or was that me?
That was you.
Oh gosh, I don't remember. I'll tell you. Lucky Star.
Right now, I'm upgrading the arcade cabinet.
I'm trying to find that scene. Oh, now they have the full episodes in English.
Okay.
Which one was it? I think it was this one. You hear my phone? I'm trying to find it. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah.
Time to pimp my ride.
No, this was not it. Where was that episode? Oh yeah, how she got a job at a manga cafe just so she can buy stuff. That seems like something I would do if mom and dad let me have a job back then.
Yeah.
I think it's this one. I'm gonna load out my phone because I'm gonna feel embarrassed. When you freaking... Hold on, where is it?
Time to pimp my ride.
No, this isn't it. My gosh. What was that episode?
Yeah, we only got like a few minutes left.
I'm trying to find it! Okay. Lucky Star Comic Kit episode.
Time to pimp my ride.
Or is it the episode where they went to the convention? Okay, here it is. Wait, I'm gonna try to fast forward it.
Time to pimp my ride.
Yeah, when they go to Comic Kit. Try to find it. No, this isn't it. Where's that scene? I think it's this is here. I'm trying to find it because I remember when you go to conventions and if you want to buy all the spicy stuff, you need to have an ID. But most of the time, they don't even have what I'm freaking looking for. Like I remember one time, I was looking for some radio dust stuff, they didn't have it. And then somebody went, "Wait a minute, if y'all have radio dust, let me know."
Oh boy.
I'm trying to find it. I find it funny how Konata like goes and she's buying all of it. That's how I'm gonna be at San Japan. I'm gonna buy everything. I like how she has her own system. Like I'm gonna buy all the. That's how I am gonna be with all the freaking whatever I can find of Angel. I'm gonna buy it. Now that I know that my favorite artist is gonna be there, I'm gonna get a lot of freaking Angel stuff. But I'm trying to find that clip. I think this is the clip. Cause I remember they do show. Okay, wait! I found it. Let me see my phone so I can show you real quick.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to. Man, now I think I'm gonna rewatch Lucky Star, man. I love this anime as a kid. Okay, look, they're probably gonna hear it through the headphones, but look, it's this. It's this one right here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, look. The temptation.
Oh great, you got attracted to it. Too late, you already fell in.
Yeah, talk about that scene.
Boy.
It's weird because U.S. prices is different from Japanese. Like when I got my Husker and Angel, it was 670 yen, I believe. That translates to like $60-something. And then I felt awkward because when the mail came, the box just went straight to the apartment complex, and that was when our other little brother was hanging out with me. And we were like, oh my gosh, it's here. But I got upset because I spent $60 on a freaking manga. And you know how when you try to look at stuff, like quote-unquote spicy stuff online, they have it covered in blurred? Don't you hate that?
It sounds like a,
Or they censor it, you know what I mean? They censor all the freaking good parts. Well, I was upset because once I got this manga, I figured, you know what? I pay a good $60, $70 for this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they won't censor it. It's censored. I was like, ah!
False advertisement.
I know, I was upset. I was like, ah! And my roommate was like, what the heck are you upset about? And I freaking told him and I showed him and he goes, what? I go, yeah, exactly. I paid for spicy. Instead of spicy, they gave me fucking sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like at a restaurant, hey, I want to order the spicy ramen, but instead they say something sweet instead of spicy. Yep. Like, this is not what I asked for, false advertisement.
Yeah.
But I'm not upset, I still have it. Well, I have no choice but to keep it, because my cat was like, you know what? My human reads this a lot. He peed on it. I know, I was so upset. Ah, my cat's jealous. Whew. Oh, what a burp. I just noticed it's the Defender arcade machine.
Yeah.
I am with Gallica. You getting rid of Sonic?
No.
Or you're doing something else?
I'm upgrading a few vehicles.
A few vehicles. Have you ever played DDR?
You know I'm not good at that.
Oh, I don't know. I think of that scene from Family Guy. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Barbie plastic. It's fantastic.
I decided rather to upgrade or not.
Never say never. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Not yet.
What?
I know what you're going to, but
What? That's the first time you ever cut me off while singing. You never cut me off while I'm singing.
But the beats, what are you doing? Up! I guess it's time to stop this for now until I could get
Lumpy
full
space
gameplay.
princess,
Just
huh?
testing this out.
Last time I met
Anyway,
a princess,
have a good day. Good night. Bye.
I don't quite remember. Never
Bye.
mind.